Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Denise, and I'm a part of the horse and livestock trailer sales here in our Fredrick location. We're located just about 30 minutes north of Denver, so if you guys are ever driving by and want to stop by and see our inventory, please feel free to do so. Now, today I'm bringing you guys a Lonestar model for our Cimarron. So this is a 2026 Cimarron Lonestar Stock Combo. This is the RTG package, and I will show you what the RTG package means. But first, let's pull up our drawing so we can take a look at that guy on there. This trailer on the floor for its length is 20 feet. It is standard 6'10" wide and 7'1" height. It's also looking at about 6.5 for your stall length on that long wall on that driver's side. So let's start up here with our tack room. And this is why I am referring to it as an RTG package. What that means is it comes with all these things already standard on it. So that's what ready to go is what RTG stands for. So standard on this package, on our door, we are gonna see our swing out blanket bars. So these guys do swing out. So if you guys wanna have those open, you can. You guys also will have that standard bus window on top of that door. And then just below here, we are going to see our brush tray, brush box. It does have holes on the bottom, so those guys do drain. If you happen to, drop some fly spray or anything in there, that does drain down from underneath. We are also seeing standard our extra wide door with our fold down step. So if you guys do need, a little bit more clearance as far as going into that tack room, because it is pretty high, you do have that step on there as well, which is standard. Now we do, although it is a stock combo, we do provide you guys with a 4-tier saddle rack on here. So this guy is going to be, our standard swing out model. So it'll swing in and out for you guys. It is fully carpeted. So whenever you guys, set your saddles on here, you don't have to worry about this, once it sits on there. Although you guys are doing all that movement with your pickup, with the trailer, etc., your saddles aren't going to be falling off of here on that guy. And then also these are going to be fully adjustable and fully removable if you guys wanted to, or if you guys wanted to add more, you 1000% can do that. You guys just unscrew these and you either take them down through the bottom or through the top. They'll go in and out both ways on these swing outs. And then when you guys are done with it, you guys just swing it back into the actual tack room itself. Now, moving into the tack room, this trailer in particular is going to have just that black rubber mat on here. So we do have standard black rubber mat. In my opinion, it is a lot easier to, sweep, get all that stuff that you guys, mud, etc., that you guys are dragging in and out of your trailer. I think it's really nice to have that on here. And now pulling up into our actual nose on this side, on the bottom, just right here, we do have that boot box. So it's going to be a fully carpeted boot box all throughout on it, with the interior as carpet and then the exterior with your lid as well. This also helps you guys step into the actual nose. So again, whole nose is going to be carpeted on this guy as well. We do have 2 very frozen windows on this trailer currently, but we do have those bus windows located on both ends of that top nose area, so you guys can air out a lot more stuff in here. Now, since this trailer is a stock combo trailer, we do provide you guys a tray for your plexiglass. So that is what that guy just sitting up there is going to be. So that we recommend you guys, put like a elastic or something on your plexiglass whenever you pull it, and just label it, driver's side bottom, driver's side top, that stuff. And then you guys just set those up there. It gives you guys not only one storage space, but also peace of mind to know that you guys aren't just setting them anywhere and losing them. Because if it was me, I 1000% would lose my plexiglass if I didn't have somewhere to store them located inside of my trailer. In that case, if you guys are in need of your plexiglass whenever you're traveling in those very, very cold months like this month has been for us, you do have access to just put it up there, not worry about it. Whenever you need to slide it back in, you can on this guy. Now, working off of that driver's side wall, now we do have our shelf. So you guys do have a shelf. It does have a little mat on here, so it tends to keep things up there a lot easier. And then you guys will have your rod down here. So if you guys, again, very cold months are carrying your jackets, if you guys are carrying show shirts, jeans, that kind of stuff, you guys do have access to hang them up on here as well. And then on the roof, we do have already pre-installed that opening for you guys to install an AC unit. If you guys were wanting to do something like that, it does come with it already. You guys just have to cut that and, you know, wire your trailer for your AC unit, but it does have that opening on there already. Now moving on to our partition wall. So what connects us to the stalls, standard features, as we always mention, is going to be your bridle hook. So you guys have 2 rows. Each row consists of 6 of them. So you'll have 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and then you do have that carpet right behind it. So we provide you guys with the carpet as a standard feature because we say, of course, whenever you guys have all your bridles and all that kind of stuff, the wall, as the metal is clinging on it, makes a lot of noise going into the stalls. So once you have that carpet, I mean, it minimizes all that sound that is actually traveling into the stall areas for your animals in this instance. Now, as we work to whatever this little corner is, so where your saddle rack is, we make a spot for a triangular water tank. So you guys have a 25-gallon water tank on this trailer itself, and it fills from the top and it drains from the bottom. You guys did see a hose in the beginning of the video where that brush tray was at. You guys connect that hose, you're able to pull your hose out, pull your hose in, you know, do all those kind of things that you need to with the hose itself. And we think it's pretty convenient, the spot that we put it, as there's a lot of space back there that it doesn't tend to have, you know, something already laying there. So with our swing outs, we'll add that water tank, not only for you guys, you know, but for your animals and that kind of stuff. And then it makes room to be able to have that on there with this guy already into your trailer. Right above our tack room door, we do have an LED type awning light. So that guy is a standard feature. It will be the only light we have into the tack room, but it is an LED, so it does give you guys a lot more clearance. And then your switch to operate that guy is going to be sitting just right to the side of your opening into this trailer. Now we're going to bring you guys over to our hip end for our trailer on this side. So standard feature on any of our trailers is going to be your awning light. So you do have an 18-inch awning light on this back side. And then of course you guys do see your 2 rows of your plexiglass. This plexiglass is fully removable for you guys. Whenever you guys want to remove it, you can. It gives you guys the little openings, so you guys just get it at the correct angle. Normally what we do is we'll pull a pocket knife or something like that, just stick it and get the little plexiglass to pull out just a little bit, and then you guys have access to pull it. And again, whenever you guys pull it, I would just recommend that you guys, you know, wrap it up and even some tape, and then just label it so you guys know where that plexiglass goes. Majority of the plexiglass is the same size, but you will see in that back door it does have different sizes of plexiglass, so it is nice to know which one goes on what. And then you guys will have 2 tie hooks on this hip end, so you'll get 2 on each side. And then rolling down to our tires and our axles, we do have 2 6,000-pound Dexter Torflex axles, and we are looking at our standard aluminum black spoke 16-inch wheels. You guys can get just the full aluminum ones, none of that black on it, but I do kind of like that look of that black. It brings a lot more to your trailer itself, so I think it's a pretty nice feature on our trailers whenever we do inventory with these kind of rims on them. Now we'll take a look into our stall areas over here. It's a little icy, so hopefully we don't fall back here, but we do have 1 single gate opening. So this trailer is going to be on a slant, but you do only have 1 single gate opening. This is going to be our gate, and as I mentioned, we do have different size plexiglass, and you guys can see that on this end over here. Our top one is going to be a lot smaller than that second row back there. But as far as stall goes, it's going to be the same exact interior as any of our horse trailers. And I'll see, it might be frozen on here, and oh, there we go. We'll get this mat up, it's that same exact flooring. So you guys are going to be seeing that full aluminum flooring. That beach rest every 4 inches comes standard on any of our Cimarrons. So that is going to be a feature on this trailer as well. And then just sitting right on top, we do have standard black rubber mats. So you guys do have a couple slats of those rubber mats on this trailer itself. And now rolling into the interior of this trailer, we are working off of a slant. So this slant in particular, you do have your divider. The divider is going to be sitting about 4 inches above from the ground. So if you guys were needing to, one, open your divider, have it at a standstill towards this wall, you do have a little stopper right there. So that's about 4 inches. Once you guys have that guy on there, you do have this little one that also locks your divider into place. So even though that stops it, that's extra security for you guys. So I know a lot of us, when we have horses or anything that are going to be in this stall, you guys don't necessarily like to use that. So you guys do have access to just pin it against that wall, and you just have a wide open space in here. On this one as well, you guys will have a tie rail on that top. So your tie rail will be located just in between that plexiglass. So it's just a full rail all the way across the length of the driver's side on this trailer. And then onto our hip side, we do standard again kick mat. So you guys will have a kick mat on here for this trailer, what your plexiglass looks like from the interior. And then you guys do have your 2 awning lights on this side as well. And then for the head side, we do have a standard 34-inch escape door. This escape door is going to come with a chest bar. In any instance that you guys were needing to come into the trailer from this end and you guys have animals already in here, this is what's going to make sure that your animals don't go full on that side for you guys whenever you guys are coming in and out, or even just taking a peek at them in the interior itself. So that's pretty much what the stalls look like on this trailer in particular. We'll go ahead and wrap around to our head side real fast, but first I do want to touch on our lights out here. So you have all your switches for your exterior lights and your interior stall lights located right here. And then you guys, standard, as we mentioned in most of our videos, is that integrated reverse light with your brake light. So this red is going to be your brake light, and then you guys do have that X on there. That's what's going to be your reverse light for this trailer in particular, and most of our Cimarron inventory. And then you guys do have an 8-inch load light on this trailer as well. I will see if I can get this gate closed for you guys. Might be a little too cold, but so you guys can take a look at how this gate looks once it is completely shut. So again, just one single gate for the back rear load for this trailer itself. And then as we work our way to our head side, again, standard feature as we saw on our hip, but we are going to have that 16-inch type awning light located just up there. We do have our plexiglass, and then we are going to have our 2 tie hooks, you know, your tires, your axles, all that kind of stuff. It is the same exact as we saw on our hip end, plus our escape door. So this is where our escape door is going to be located. This is what it looks like from the exterior whenever you guys are working out of here. This guy does shut on a butterfly latch, and then you guys just pin it on there. Whenever you guys need access to it or anything like that, you can. And as I was mentioning, this is going to be one of the sides where the plexiglass is a little bit different than the remainder, so it is kind of nice to know these 2 are going to be for the escape door. Your back rear gate is going to have some sort of the same length and size as that top railing for this escape door, so it's kind of nice to label everything, to have everything just measured and you know where it's all going to be going for your trailer itself. Now working through the front of our trailer and this hitch out here, we do have our standard hitch. So it's just going to be that manual single crank jack. So you guys have that. Your lever is going to be located just off of right here. And then you guys do have also the opening to be able to put your 7 plug on there as well. And then just off to this side, we do have a full-size spare tire. So it's going to be the same exact as the 4 that are currently sitting on your trailer. So you do have access to that. It is lifted a little bit higher to give you clearance for your jack. So that's why that guy is located just off of right there. Now working into our hitch, our coupler and everything. Safety chains, you guys do get your safety chains with this trailer, of course, as any of our inventory. Please, whenever you are moving your trailer, make sure you guys are connecting them for not only the safety of your animals, but your safety as well. And then we do have our standard BMW hitch. This guy is going to be fully adjustable if you guys need it to be. So we can adjust it upwards or downwards, whichever way you guys are needing that guy. And then we do have our breakaway switch as well on this trailer. Now, pulling a little bit out, we do have that stainless steel, that polished front end for the nose of our trailer. It's kind of a nice look on them. I do like when the inventory comes like this on them. I think it looks pretty slick. And then again, you guys, as I mentioned in the beginning, we do have this guy available. This is a 2026 Cimarron Lonestar Stock Combo. Our stock ID is going to be 5N250972. If you guys happen to have any more questions on this trailer or any other trailer that is currently sitting on our lot, please feel free to reach out. You guys are seeing my email address, my cell phone number, and my office number. Please feel free to reach out if you guys have any questions. También hablo español para los que ocupen ayuda con alguien que les pueda atender en español. Mi nombre es Denise. Aquí están viendo mi correo electrónico, mi número de celular y mi número de oficina. Así que si ustedes llegan a tener alguna otra pregunta, ya sea en esta traila o en cualquier otra traila que nosotros tenemos aquí, por favor no duden en marcarme. Estoy a sus servicios. And that should be it for today's video, you guys. Hope you guys stay warm because it's really cold out here. And we'll see you guys again next week. Thank you.